Hey everybody, it's Fubar with Down With This podcast here. It's the 9th of June and coming to you with a whole bunch of news coming from the UFC strike. First thing we got here is the new hype moment. It's outside of the octagon. It's when the face-offs, and she said shut up, because she just wouldn't stop talking to her and calling her out and non-stop blabbering, and nobody wasn't even really audible. I do remember that moment. It's kind of cool. UFC is releasing this. I think it's as a new user grab. It's free. You just reserve it. You send in your email, so they make you a Dapper account if you don't already have one, and you get registered for the drop if you do have one. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So let's go into that. UFC Strike Hype NFTs celebrate the best highlights from outside the octagon, including moments from hilarious interviews, legendary face-offs, top-tier smack talk, and more. Get closer to the action with our first ever UFC Strike Hype NFT. So you just click reserve now. It opens it up here. I'll play it with the audio.
You don't with Polish nation. Better don't do that. And I will outclass you on Saturday. I promise you, hasn't faced someone like me.
Shut up.
This is all what you know? I will shut your mouth with my fist. Take care. You overcome. You don't know that you need that chance. You overcome.
Yeah, pretty great moment. Alright, and then the other thing I wanted to show you guys was the new challenge that was released this afternoon. So for 275, UFC 275, we got a Fandome moment coming, which we have had quite a few. I think there's 4 or 5 of them out there. So choose the moment NFT you want from 275. Collectors who complete this challenge will get to vote and earn the moment that they want in their account for this weekend. Complete both Step 1 and Step 2, or qualify for the cheat code to vote and earn the new Fandome moment. You can see here they didn't highlight anything because, you know, it's going to be a Fandome moment. And let's go into these requirements. So the first step is to own all 15 of these contender moments. So there's a total of 15 of them. They want you to own all of them. I'm not going to go through the entire list, but they're all listed here. The other part is 1 and 2, so we have to own any of the following challenger or Fandome moments. So any of one of these. They got Johnny Walker in there again, which is great. They got a Fandome moment too, so you can have the rival Fandome moment, and it will count as the portion of Step 2, which is really good. I'm glad to see that they're adding some utility to those Fandome moments. And then the last part here is the number 3 cheat code. There's been a little bit of controversy around this, so let's dive into it. There are 9 champions that can be allowed for the cheat code here. I got a little bit of mixed feelings on this. First off, I think that this challenge is geared towards driving new collectors into the system, so giving them an easier cheat code would allow them to have a better chance at getting this Fandome moment. As a new collector coming in, maybe they only have a certain champion that they follow or like, and this 9 option is allowing them to a broader variety to choose from when they want to just kind of come in and grab a cheat code. It also probably will bring up the floors of these champions, as well as the challengers and contenders that they have listed here. So I think it's a good challenge. It's a nice one. It's pretty easy. Most collectors here will achieve it through owning 1 and 2. Very cheap to buy all of the contenders for S1 and Series 1 and Series 0. Right now they're at $2, $3 a moment, so you can quickly clear the entire collection up for fairly cheap. And then also the challengers, if you're only looking at getting the challengers that are needed for the for the challenge. It's pretty easy to just go and buy kind of the floor one here. You only need one of these ones. So if you were doing challenges, you probably already have the Fandom moment here. So you wouldn't need to even go buy another challenger. You just by having all of the contenders as a set, you're completing this challenge. Yeah, I don't know, other than people that are just going to come in here and drop down money here. It's hard to see the cheat codes coming into any practicality for a new user, because they're dropping $600-700 even on the cheapest ones. And if you look at any of these more expensive ones like Valentina, she's probably quite a bit more, right? So if we go in here, she's at $2,500. There's probably very, very low amount of people that will come in here and a new user and buy a $2,500 moment. So that might play a little bit of effect into this challenge. But I thought I'd highlight it anyhow. And then the last thing I want to do is the GSP drop today. So congratulations to anybody who had a Lyoto Machida and got this drop. Yeah, good work. And it's a bit tense there when we saw it up at $6,000 or $12,000 when it first dropped in. But since then there's been a bunch of undercutting, and now it's kind of rested around the $4,250 range, which is actually right around the range of the highest paid for Machida. I think it was $4,200. So it looks like the owners of the GSP moment don't really want to take that loss, and they're looking to hold that line of, we've invested at least this much, we should get that much back. And I totally agree with that. That's a very smart move. It's an expensive moment, but it is like probably the most legendary moment. Most of us fight fans want to collect, so I think right now in the market, it's probably find a hard time to make that sale. But as soon as the market picks back up, I think that those ones will start to drop off of the floor here, and it'll get more expensive as the market picks back up. GSP is the GOAT, and there's no disputing that. So I think that having the master of the dojo set will probably be something that's highly sought after. I think right now it's probably a little bit overlooked because we just had the dojo. There was just a bunch of the commotion with the dojo challenge and the GSP being so kind of luck of the draw to obtain. I'll save up my dollars and try and get one, or maybe have to sell off a couple of my own champs in order to achieve those prices. But that was the luck of the draw, and some people paid that price for the Lyotos. So I think it's good. I think it shows that there's some stability in our market. I think it shows that can still be growth, and there's an interest there for people to go and pay $4,200 for the Lyoto Machida moment. I think it shows that there is still money coming in for fight fans, and it's not quite a dead project yet. So, but that's really all I had for everybody. It was a 68 mint, so one off of 69, which would have been great. But good job to those who have it, and I hope to one day be able to obtain one myself. So with that, I'm gonna just sign off here. Fubar out.